Hey, I want to give you this Jumpstart on Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020. Something's happening today, right? It's called Election Day. It happens every 4 years. And what we've seen in this election season is this polarizing effect where there is a division so drastic and stark between the left and the right, between blue and between red. And it's just been something that has even spilled over into the American church. It's been crazy, right? Like there's no way that this can please the Father's heart. And so I wanted to share with you a verse that I bet you've heard before. I've actually preached about it before in a series that we did called Umbrella that dealt with authority. But it comes from Romans 13 and it's verse 1. And this is what Paul wrote. Let everyone submit to the governing authorities, since there is no authority except from God, and the authorities that exist are instituted by God. Now you can Google that verse and you'll find all kinds of people arguing crazy to think that people could arguing online about what does that really mean? Are we supposed to actually submit to authorities? Are we actually supposed to obey? Is there supposed to be civil obedience? What about civil unrest and civil disobedience? When is it okay to not agree? But what I want to focus on today, on a day when our country is going to elect the next president of the United States, I want you to know this: all authority is God's. Like nothing that happens today is going to supersede the authority of God. So think back to that umbrella series that we did. God is the ultimate umbrella, yes? And all of the authorities in our lives, they're under his umbrella, no matter what happens today. If your guy wins or if your guy loses, the ultimate authority is not going to change. Now, depending on what happens today, there could be a shifting in the White House in a couple of months, right? But today, nothing's shifting in the atmosphere of authority when it comes to God's authority, because Paul is clear under the inspiration of the Holy Spirit that all authority belongs to God. And when we know that, we don't have to be the ones panicking over the potential outcome of today. And I want to call you to peace today, church. I'm begging you, be the example of peace, of bedrock faith in the foundation of God's authority, and let that rule your heart.